Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Gala's price chart. And I think the last time that we talked about Gala, we were right in here. And the idea was this is most likely a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down, indicating this might be the beginning of a new move down. And in it, we may take the lowest low all the way down here, about 1.8 cents. But I believe I said before we take the lowest low, we may have something like this, maybe like an A, B, C zigzag. And as you can see, it did kind of happen, but our C leg wasn't actually that strong. It was just a very small move on the upside. Now, there's a difference between Gala and a lot of other alts. What is that? You see, in the recent move down, in Gala, let's actually hide everything. Okay, as you can see, we have already taken the lowest low, but in most alts, for example, I think in Chainlink, also in XLM, and probably in a lot of others, we haven't done that. So in Gala, I'm trying to tell you, maybe the job is already done, and from here we can have yet another strong move on the upside, and basically we really do not have any unfinished business down here. Having said that, this doesn't mean that we should be right now 100% optimistic and call this point our final low with absolute certainty. No, there is no certainty in any market. We are only talking about the possibilities. So let's just take everything a step by step. First things first, if you want to say we're going to have our final low around this area, then okay, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low in this region a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This specific example is an impulse. Rules for it are we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, our wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. Okay, this is a big no in Elliott's waves. And for our sub waves, okay, we must be able to find 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. There we go. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios. Not really important. Let's say maybe like ABC into 4 and the WXY into wave 2. Now let's see what is going on starting from this point. And I think we can all kind of agree that this is a 1 correction for wave 2, maybe in form of a rain flat to about here, 5 up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move up into wave 5 after it. Compared to this move on the upside, this is kind of a slow and choppy move. And yes, I am inclined to say maybe this is a WXY in form of a double zigzag. And at the moment, I think we might be on our way to complete the subwaves for yet another 5 wave on the upside. And for example, you can say this is 1, this is 2, and sure, maybe this is the end of wave 3, correction for 4, another move up into wave 5, and our move up is already over. But I want to say this move might actually continue a little bit more. Why is that? You see, let's consider two different counts. Scenario number 1 suggests, okay, we are having a 5 wave down to about here, and I do believe that we have that, but this isn't our final low. Instead, we are having impulse down, correction up, which is a bearish setup indicating the next move is going to be yet another one down in order to take the lowest low. Now, if this is the case, okay, this move up might be a bit of a deep correction structure, and in that case, we can expect a move to about the 78% level of the Fibonacci retracement, which is all the way up here, about like 2.1 cents. And since we're not there yet, okay, makes sense to argue this move might continue a little bit more. Question: at what point can we be optimistic with a lot of confidence? So I said earlier, we do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, and on a higher degree, if you want to be bullish in Gala, you need to say this is into a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and you want to see a rather strong move up into wave 3, and this is the key, after it, a correction for 4, and yet another move up into wave 5, and at the same time, if in this phase up, we managed to take the highest high in here about, let's say, 2.1 cents. That could be, in my opinion, a very important bullish sign, indicating the low is already in, and now it's time to continue our overall uptrend. So for now, I do believe that we are on the bullish track, and the fact that in the previous move down, we have taken the lowest low already is, in my opinion, a good sign, but that doesn't mean we should be 100% bullish. No, let's take everything a step by step and hope that we are going to have a move up, consolidation, and yet another move on the upside, which will definitely be a great sign. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Gala. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.